There is a say less is more, but at this 5-star hotel with 2 club lounges, I'm starting to think maybe more isn't always better. This is the Sunway Resort Hotel, located 16 kilometers away from the Kuala Lumpur city centre, and due to its massive size, the hotel has not 1 but 2 club lounges, the Premium Leisure Lounge and 20th Club. Both cater for different type of guests staying in the hotel, and in this video, I'm going to look into these 2 club lounges in detail and doing a comparison as well, so you will know which to go for if you happen to come to stay in this hotel. Hi, welcome to Danny on the Go Special Season 4. I'm Danny. Let the review begins in 14 seconds from now. The Sunway Resort Hotel was opened in 1996. It was 30 years ago and have done a serious and major refurbishment from 2020 till 2022. It looks so luxurious and high-end where it never feels dated and old at all. One will never notice it's already been here for 3 decades. I have stayed in the villa recently, and by doing so, I have the opportunity to visit not 1 but 2 of its club lounges. If you haven't watched my personal full review for this massive hotel, you may click on the link above to catch up. The 2 club lounges, both serves to a different type of guests in the hotel, are called 20th Club, where it caters for mostly adults and corporate guests, and Premium Leisure Lounge, where it's more for family with kids. I begin looking into the 20th Club first. Here, I will show the way to walk to this club lounge from the hotel main entrance. The hotel entrance is grand and beautiful, and it's truly a welcoming sight as a guest who is looking forward for a 5-star hotel retreat. As usual, there are porters standing by at the entrance to open the door for the guests. Stepping in is the majestic looking of the grand lobby. It's filled with gold accents, grand pillars, and high ceiling, making the entire space look sophisticated, bold, and elegant. In the middle is the sepak takraw ball sculpture, where it's representing a local traditional game that made by rattan woven ball that depicts the resort as a place to stay and play. At the far end is the reception area. Moving to the side from the reception is the Ramsay Bar Grill, an international restaurant where it's also the brand's first restaurant outside of London. Just beside it are the lifts to the hotel's rooms. Here I will take the lift all the way to level 20 where the club lounge is. As you can see, the lobby is at the middle of the building, which I have made a very clear explanation in my hotel review video. It's a bit weird, and I encounter guests who happens to be in the same lift with me complain about the design. Somehow they never understand the structure of the hotel where it's actually built on a cliff of an old mining pit valley. Within seconds, the lift reaches level 20. Upon coming out from the lift, here we can take a glimpse of the water venture, a kids water park at level 5, and the facilities area at level 1. It's really a fun part in the hotel. Moving straight ahead from the lift is the entrance of the 20th Club. This level consists of club rooms as well, so the club lounge does not occupy the entire level here. From the entrance, there are some couches for guests who stays in the club rooms to wait while having the process of check-in or check-out done. To the front is the reception area, which is also the bar where I find is a little funny. Club rooms guests will be handed a welcome letter as stated here, and you may pause the video if you want to take a closer look on it. There are seatings on the left and right from the bar or reception. I start by moving to the left first, where it has 2 sections. The first section is filled with dining tables and sofa beside the window for guests to dine here. There is a TV at one side and some materials provided for those who wants to read. The second section is a meeting room where it has to be pre-booked in advance if needed to use. Inside can seat more than 10 persons at a time. Fully equipped with a TV and projector, and it has a sofa by the window too. It's spacious and bright in this meeting room. Moving back to the center of the club lounge, I make my way to the right, and here is the food area where it will be served during refreshments time. There is a washroom beside this area. More couches and armchairs for guests to rest at the side here. On the far end, there is another meeting room. This meeting room has a bigger meeting long table and without any sofa inside that caters for a more serious type of meeting. It's also equipped with a TV and projector inside. This 20th club is facing the view of the Sunway Lagoon theme park, and at the far end is the Sunway Pyramid shopping mall. It operates from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and due to the late opening time, there is no breakfast served in this club lounge. Club room guests can choose to have their breakfast at the common restaurant, Sunset Terrace, which serves buffet breakfast, or at the Gordon Ramsay Bar and Grill that serves a la carte breakfast. I will show what they serve for breakfast in this international award-winning restaurant this time. The very first impression of this fine dining restaurant is elegant and very luxurious looking. In fact, it's too luxury where I lost my vacation mood, especially in the early morning for breakfast like this. The interior features bold, elegant details, rich red and forest tones, polished walnut floors, brass accents, and a 24-karat gold leaf ceiling. From what you see and hear, you might think, am I here to eat the setting or the food? I mean, I have to be honest to say I need to look at the view of the restaurant where it has the facilities view to bring up my appetite a little before I can make my order. Guests will be handed a menu for the a la carte breakfast, and this is what they have for the breakfast. They have some fine dishes, but I just ordered my favorite egg benedict, a bowl of cereal and a juice only this time. I know you might think it's a waste to order so little when I have a chance to eat in such a luxury restaurant. But I just tell you the setting is a little too much inside. The table's arrangements are too close to each other, and I can literally hear what the guests beside me were talking while having their meals. With one side gossiping their home neighbors and the other side talking about how good their business has gone, I really wish to put on a headphone in this early morning. To the front of my table is the view, and the back of my table are some of the black and white British icon photos that looks like funeral photos. I just stay here for 15 minutes, and even the breakfast served 2.5 hours from 7 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. I get back to the 20th club to check out the afternoon tea, which begins from 2:30 p.m. till 4 p.m. These are the snacks they have for the afternoon tea. It's totally not pleasant at all, looking at what they serve for this afternoon tea. Fruit juices, canned drinks, coffee and tea are available all day here. I just took some sandwiches and a cup of jasmine tea here while writing some review for this. Just hope that the evening cocktail can be better. Evening cocktail begins from 5:30 p.m. till 7 p.m. The setting of the food is not bad. I will let my camera show you what they have. Alcoholic drinks are available but not displayed at the food area. Guests are handed a beverages menu as you see here, and drinks will be prepared at the bar counter. As a non-drinker, I have a mocktail to go along with the snacks. No pre-dinner food, and the snacks are just really for cocktail. No wonder there are not many guests around where normally evening cocktail time is the busiest time in a club lounge. Looking at the food they serve inside here, I might as well save my time to enjoy the facilities in the hotel and head to the Sunway Pyramid shopping mall, which is located just beside this hotel, for dinner later. There is no business center nor computer and printer available for guests to use too. After a not so satisfying visit at the 20th Club, let's see what the Premium Leisure Lounge can offer to the guests. I will show the walk from the lobby of the hotel. The Premium Leisure Lounge is located at level 1, which is where most of the hotel facilities are. This lounge is mainly catered for family with kids, and because of that, it is more casual. For the convenience of the families to access to this lounge, it is located at far end of level 1, passing by the restaurant and all the facilities. Upon coming out from the lift, at the side is the Sunset Terrace, the all-day dining restaurant for the hotel. The hotel is huge and may need a little walking to the Premium Leisure Lounge. Coming out from the glass door to the front is the fitness center. One may use the hallway on the left from the fitness center, but I want to show more on the walking. I will make my way to the right where I will pass by the swimming pool. If it rains outside, then guests can use the hallway. Outside here, on the left is the Sunset Terrace restaurant outdoor seatings, while on the right is the hotel swimming pool. It is a very nice swimming pool with a man-made cascading waterfall at the back. At the side here, there's a huge circle wading pool. There are many sun lounges at the side of the swimming pool for guests to rest and get a sun bath. As the place is huge, there are always directional signage located everywhere so guests will not lose in direction. From here, you can take a look at how the overall hotel building looks like from the ground level. It's really massive. On the far end, you will see the Wonderland Explorers, a kids club for the younger ones to learn and play. The Premium Leisure Lounge is just located on top of these Wonderland Explorers, and the entrance is at the side. Guests can either use the staircase or take the lift. Inside the lift, just get to level 2. And this is the Premium Leisure Lounge. Guests who stays at the Waterventure Terrace Room, Family Fun Suites or the villas are entitled to access this lounge. They will be directed to do their check-in or check-out, and a welcome letter will be handed to the guests as you see here. You may pause the video if you want to take a closer look. The Premium Leisure Lounge operates from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. At the center of the lounge is the bar counter where drinks will be prepared and food will be served during refreshments time. All seatings are placed surrounding this bar counter. Dining tables from 4-seaters and couches are available. At both side corners of the lounge, there's a room where inside there is a round table that can seat around 6 guests, perfect for families to hold some private functions. Facing along the window, there are more sofa type of seatings to cater for families who want to enjoy a more relaxing time here. This place is overlooking the beautiful hotel swimming pool, perfect for family with kids after a long day out there swimming. On the other side is the exit or entrance to the villas where I stayed during my visit. This lounge has nothing much on the facilities inside other than sittings and a washroom. The space is what you see here and there isn't any rooms or hidden areas. Same as the 20th Club, there is no breakfast served here. Guests who are eligible to enter this lounge, except the villa's guests like me, will only have one place to go for breakfast, which is the Sunset Terrace, as the Gordon Ramsay Grill and Bar only cater for adults. For afternoon tea, it serves at 2:30 p.m. till 4 p.m. The snacks are exactly the same as in the 20th Club, with some sandwiches and scones around. Beverages like tea and coffee are available all day. But for evening cocktail, it's much more variety than the 20th Club. These are the food they have here. It's because the place caters for families with kids. There are more kids-friendly food like pizza and pasta available. At least the color and the choices are more and create a better appetite to eat here. Even there are kids around, alcoholic drinks are available too at the bar counter for adults who want to drink. Here I have made a chart to compare both of the lounges in this hotel. At 20th Club, it's located at level 20, high enough to give a nice view on the surrounding of the hotel and feels more prestigious as it's on a high floor, while our Premium Leisure Lounge is located at level 1, giving an easy access to family with kids that explore the facilities in the hotel. Looking at that, 20th Club caters for adults and corporate guests as the setting and surrounding is quieter to rest or work, while Premium Leisure Lounge caters for family with kids to enjoy a more relaxing and joyful moments together. Children are not allowed to access the 20th Club, giving a better option for guests who love quietness, while Premium Leisure Lounge is kids-friendly. For dress code, guests has to dress in smart casual and no flip-flops, singlets, short pants, swimming suits, or bathrobe at 20th Club, while at the Premium Leisure Lounge, guests can access in any attire as long as they are not naked. Only club rooms and suites category guests are eligible to access 20th Club, while Water Venture Terrace rooms and Family Fun Suites guests are eligible to access Premium Leisure Lounge only. For villa guests, they can access to both lounges. With this comparison chart, I hope that it's informative enough for those who are interested to visit the hotel and access to the club lounge. You may pick the right room to stay if you want to access to the respective lounge. If you want to know my rating for these lounges in this hotel, this is the rating. To be honest, I personally don't really like both of the lounges. As a person that loves quietness, 20th Club is the perfect spot, but the setting inside is just have too much rooms to improve. They never make use of the window and view and just put the sofa facing the back and next to it, making guests cannot admire the view out there. There is lack of facilities inside and there are so few tables for people to dine. Looking at the hotel is huge. The food is the most disappointing part in the club lounge. Even the premium lounge has more variety of food, it's just not quality enough looking this is a 5-star hotel. The premium leisure lounge has not enough seating as well, and I can see this place can be really packed with families with kids during peak season. During my visit, there are not many guests around, but I still can see some children screaming and running around. If not because of the food, I will never step into this lounge. Ultimately, both lounges underperformed and failed to deliver the 5-star experience I anticipated. I hope you like the honest review of this video, and if you like, please hit the subscribe button as it means a lot to me. I will see you again on my next video. Till then, bye!